So digital transformation in construction is a big agenda. It's almost too big to really think about.
I suppose you've got two key streams of importance, haven't you? You've got legislation, your Building Safety Act, and the fact that your clients are going to be requiring it in the future. That is the importance of digitising. If you don't, you're going to fall behind.
So the Building Safety Act is an opportunity for the industry to change, right? Change in so many ways, but the focus should be about how we deliver projects and how we deliver, in my head, those projects in a digital format.
99% of people that come to us for assistance, the driver is the requirements that have been given to them by a client or within a tender. So they see that requirement for BIM, they know they don't have the internal expertise to deliver, so then they look for people like Amis to help them deliver that.
And there's a lot of denial. There's a lot of denial about what needs to happen, and a lot needs to happen, a lot needs to change. And I just think there's a lack of appreciation that it needs to change quickly.
How long ago was it since Mark Farmer wrote Modernise or Die? And how many people have we seen dying, not technically, but businesses going bust because they haven't stepped up to the plate and changed the way that they are?
The big problem today is what needs to change now and how we're going to do it.
One of the biggest barriers is cultural change, where people have been doing things the same way for such a long time. It's difficult for them to grasp the digitalisation of it all. They're quite happy doing things the way they always have.
I think the reluctance stems from a place of it's too hard, too difficult, too expensive. We don't have time, we don't have to do it. And it's just a lazy perspective. But again, I think with the Building Safety Act, for example, it's not optional anymore, right? You've got to change. Disruption. We need a lot of disruption.
Our sector has some fantastic opportunities, partly because it is way behind most of the world. The use of technology, particularly more recently AI, is opening a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities.
You know, the amount of change and upskilling that is required for them to understand why things need to be done different is not always top of the agenda.
We started going through a training programme of everyone understanding in the business what BIM was and what it meant, because everyone was going, what is BIM?
It's not necessarily different to what you're already doing, it's just a better way of doing it. It will mean that there is learning to be done to know how to structure information, but it's not new information to them. It's just structured in the right way.
And the guys started to pull that together and then realised that actually we were just repeating what we were doing anyway, but using it in a more collaborative, direct way. So we've literally just added elements of BIM into our existing OPs, our operational procedures.
We can't keep doing what we've been doing for the last 30, 40, 50 years. We need fresh ideas. We need new business models. We need different kinds of people to come into the sector.
The rest can be taught, as long as there's a willingness to learn. I suppose that's probably a big blocker, but it goes back to the people. It's the lack of willingness to actually change and do things differently. That future that I've been banging on around for such a long time is getting closer and closer every day. And I can see things moving now. It's not going to happen tomorrow, it's not going to happen in 2 years. But 5 to 10 years, I think we're going to see a big shift, really big shift. Technology advancements, client understanding, the Building Safety Act. Things are happening where people need to be able to change, to be able to survive in the industry, to do what they need to do.
And those that don't get behind that, don't see that, will struggle. Maybe not initially, but as time goes by.
Because it is happening. The future is digital. I've been saying that for 15 years plus. It will happen one day. People are becoming digital, but it's inevitable.
But fundamentally, if you're not taking on efficient process, not using the tools that are available to you, you will be overtaken by competitors.
If you're not going to get with it, you are going to lose out and you will go under. What's the return on the investment? The survival of your business.